Hello, I'm Rabbi Batal Edwards, and you're not. Today we're going to doing Tanya. Tanya today says today is the 18th day of second Adar in 5776. It's actually it's a Monday. It's I believe this is the 28th of March. It says in the Tanya, Ki klalut Yisrael shehem shishim ribo neshamot pratios hem klalut achiyut shel klalut olam ki bishvilam nivra. So it says the all of Israel. The Torah describes all of Israel as 600,000 souls. There were 600,000. I don't know if it's an exact number or not. 600,000 souls came out of Egypt. There were male Jews over the age of 13. Actually, over 2 million came out of Egypt. But we say 600,000. And they say the biblical term is 60 myriad. Myriad is 10,000. So the Alter Rebbe of Lubavitch and the Tanya is talking about every individual soul makes up the sum total of Israel, the Klalut Yisrael. So the 60 myriad of souls are the sum total of the life force of the sum total of the world. So the sum total in Hebrew is klal. Klal is the collective. It's one. We're all one unit. We're all brothers. We're all family. We're all one. So we say it's the klal. It's the generality. There's specific and there's general. So in general, there's one life force for the whole world, and it's made up of 600,000 individual souls. And so all of Israel is the soul of the life of the world. Why? Because the world was created for Israel. So you say the world wasn't created for the Muslim, it wasn't created for the Christian, it wasn't created for the Buddhist. No, it was also created. It came to Israel, and Israel gave spirituality out to the whole world. So the Torah, Moses received the Torah, which has the 7 Noachite laws, which are for all of humanity. So and we don't, what we define as life is within the context of the Torah. If it is outside of the 7 Noachide laws for all of humanity, it's not called life. It's called a nefesh behemit, that an animal soul. That so the world was created for Israel, and Israel was created for the whole world. And each one, kol prat mehem hu kolel v'shayach lo chiyut shel chelek echad mishishim ribo. Everybody has a portion in the 600,000 souls. In the generality of the world. There's got to be a better word than generality of the world. We're just going to use that as a working translation. Work in progress. So it's the collective of the world. Sounds a little better. It's still not there yet. Collective of the world, which depends on the soul, the vital soul of the Jew. The collective of the world depends on the vital soul of the Jew. In order to raise the world, the vital soul of the world back up to God. And how do we do that? By using the world in a holy way. A Jew is not outside of this world. We live in the world. We live and operate in the world. We eat, we drink, we have relations between man and woman. We make money. We foster a good society. We build the world. But all of these things that we've discussed in here, we're learning the 37th chapter of the Tanya here. That's all under the realm of Noga. This world. Noga is anything in this world that is capable of that's not innately holy, but is capable of being brought into holiness, like eating and drinking and the like. So the Alter Rebbe gives examples. La'aloto Hashem ba'aliyata, dainu, that is to say, b'ma shemishtamesh b'olam hazeh l'tzorach gufo v'nafsho achiyunit lavodas Hashem. We raise things up by using this world for the service of God. Kagon achila v'shtia v'domehem, like eating and drinking and the like, v'dira, and our dwelling spaces, our apartments and our houses, v'kol klei tashmishav, and all the things we need for our houses, our blenders. Are our blenders being used for kosher food? Are we using our blender on Shabbos? If we're not using our blenders on Shabbos and we're only using our blenders for kosher food, and we would have a separate, if we blend meat or something, we'd have a separate blender for meat and a separate blender for milk, and these kinds of these in this way we're raising up the vital soul of the blender back to God. Everything has sparks of holiness in it, even the blender, right? In the car, am I using my car to do mitzvahs? Is my car resting on Shabbos? That's how I'm raising up the car. The vital soul. Through the Jew, we raise up the vital soul of everything in the world. Shishim ribon neshamot pratios elohen shorashayim. So the roots of everything is the 60,000. So the roots of everything are the 60,000 souls. That's the roots of everything, and they're divided into 60,000 sparks. I guess you could say that every Jew has a spark to raise up. Shekol nitzot hu neshama achat, and every spark is a neshama. So Moishele has a neshama, and Golda has a neshama, and every Jew has a neshama. But there's only 600,000, but there's a lot more Jews. There's 13, 15,000 Jews in the world. So, I guess we share sparks. Must be that we share sparks. So you have a spark together with the people who are you are close to, the people who are important in your life. Perhaps that's the sign that you're sharing a spark. I don't know. Ask the rabbi. Every source is divided into 600,000 sparks, and every spark is one neshama. And it's also true for the nefesh and the ruach. There's 5 levels of soul. There's nefesh is the basic level of the soul. Ruach is a higher level of the soul, the emotional experience, the feeling one gets. The neshama is a very deep level of the soul that's connected to God. The neshama, the nefesh and ruach is throughout the whole world. All of the world has spirituality and sparks in it. Then there's something called the neshama, which is just for the Jews, which is the unique Jewish soul, is the neshama. And then we have chaya nichida, the higher surrounding lights of the soul. And each one of them is divided into 600, according to the Arizal, who the Alter Rebbe is based on the Arizal, is divided into 600,000. And everyone, and then there's in the 4 worlds, and then you have in every world you have these 5 levels of soul in the world of the physical world of Asiya. And then you have these 5 levels of soul in the higher world of Yetzirah, the world of the angels, the emotional experience. And then then you have a higher level in the world of Bria, the world of creation, and so forth. And we'll continue tomorrow with raising up the world and completing the world through the Jewish soul.